What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol VIH for VPC impact acquisition. This will, of course, turn into some sort of SPAC merger, but for now, we're just looking at the daily time frame on the left and 30-minute on the right. Almost got that backwards there. Zooming out a little bit, I always like to just give people some perspective of what they're getting involved in. Is this a trend that you really want to get involved in? I mean, for me, not really. I get it with SPACs. There's some sort of floor in place around 10 whole dollars, somewhere in there. So if you want to put a small amount of money into this, maybe something that's like, if it works, fantastic. If it doesn't work, no harm, no foul. That might be acceptable, but I really wouldn't be looking at this as a massive opportunity for upside here. Let's start off by mapping out obvious areas of support and resistance, and then of course we'll talk more about intraday activity which happened on today's session. And clearly just coming in and painting with broad strokes, you can see that we have some structure to at least look at to the left here as targets up ahead if this continues to run. So that if brings me to my next point, which is just looking at the intraday data here. You can clearly see that the run only started at 130, and before that really no volume was trading in this whatsoever. And looking back through here, there's really not a whole lot of volume. It's really not something I would encourage anyone to get involved in if this didn't have a floor in place around 10 per se with the whole SPAC merger thing. But for now, again, we'll just take out the Fibonacci's, going from the low of the breakout up to the high, and just see how weak this truly was. Simply remembering that the 38.2 is the first number we want to see respected on the pullback. Nothing, right? No consolidation up above 1034, so that strikes me as weak. What about the 50%? Nope. What about the 61.8? Nope. Clearly pulled back into 1012 and then made a slow grind higher into the afternoon. So that just doesn't strike me as overly bullish, right? To me, if people were really excited about this, if there was some catalyst that truly had some merit to it, then prices should have consolidated up here towards the highs, maybe even closed stronger, right? So it just doesn't seem like the most lucrative opportunity to me. But if you're set on trading, here are a couple of levels that I would pay attention to into the remainder of the week. If we just map out this structural area of resistance from today at about 10.25, you'll notice that we get a breakout up and over that. But where does it really bring us to? Only to today's high at 1054. And that's sort of another point here on why it's not that attractive of an opportunity to me, is that the range that you're going to travel here is just, it's not that good, right? You're only getting 25 cents for something that is going to take a whole lot of volume and a whole lot of effort to work its way up and into. Now, sure, if there's a large breakout that takes us into 1125, then fine, maybe it's worth it, but I'm just not seeing it as of right now. Again, if you look at this as something that if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Fine, go ahead and take that position, but for now, I would seek opportunity elsewhere. So if you enjoyed the video, if you more importantly enjoyed the perspective, let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.